Hey guys, and welcome to the tutorial. So, just to start off, you're going to need some basic stuff. Some paint, and then the box it came in to mix paint on, a old toothbrush, a canvas, something to hold water. I have this old paint jar. Okay. So I would say one medium, one small, and one extra small. Or even if you don't have an extra small paintbrush, you could use a toothpick or pretty much anything that has a small back. Okay, so let's get started. And I recommend, if you don't have any like paper to put down on your tables, to use a trash bag, cut it open, and then tape it down. Alright, let's see if I can get this open. Alright. So, I am going to start by getting the canvas just a little wet. Not too wet. Just a little bit. I'll get a little more than that. Now the colors, depending on you, whatever you like for your galaxy, pick out some colors. You could just pick some greens out. What am I doing here? Pick your favorite colors. Me, I am going for rainbow. That's just how I roll. Right now we are just painting the space dust. The galaxy part. And then we're going to add the stars last and the black in between. It'll all come together. Next, I'm going to add just 3 little dots of white to my wet canvas. I'm going to wet my brush. And I'm just going to spread it around. What this does, it just preps my canvas for what we're going to do next. Not too much water, just enough to get things flowing. So now the canvas is wet. I'm going to start with the lightest colors. And I'm just going to go in and add random. And I'm going to cover this whole thing. I'm going to get crazy with it, whatever. This is where you can just, it's just wild, you know, have fun. And this is just how I do it sometimes. I mean, it's really just about experimenting and having fun with it. That's what I like most about painting. I love playing with the colors. I don't want to make it too muddy, so let's leave that. Add some more blues. Yeah. And I think I'm gonna experiment with this like plastic I have right here. I'm just gonna lay it on top while it's still wet. And that way I can just like a really weird texture and then huh. Cool. Our brush is dry. Very dry. Now, I'm going to pick out which color blocks I want to keep, and the rest I'm just going to cover up with black. So for example, this is gross. I'm going to cover that up. And I'm just going in and with a deep black. I'm covering up all the stuff I don't like. And there's still a little bit of paint on the brush, but not a lot. I'm gonna lightly tap, kind of blend the edge a little bit. So then we're going to add some more black. That's all the spots that I'm going to cover. I looked at it. I like where it's at. Now I'm going to dry my brush all the way. And go in the very center. Just touching up spots I think should look darker. You're going to squirt some white paint in there with just a little bit of water. And then you're going to mix it up. Okay, so now I have this white. I'm going to go in and add some white bits. I'm not doing a lot, just here and there. This is Stardust. So this is like a galaxy. It's important to do this while everything's still a little wet. I'm going to take white. Add that mixture. You want it to be thicker than what that just was though. So thicker but still a little watered down. Then you're going to take your toothbrush. Mix it up. Kind of like the consistency of like icing. If that makes sense. But don't eat it, please. Okay, so I'm going to get some on there and then I'm going to wipe the bulk off. And then you're going to get messy, so if you don't want your hands to get messy, put some gloves on before you do this. and it might get around, so don't do it around stuff that you care about. Angle it down. What you're gonna do is push and flick like that. Okay, like, and I'm gonna do it like a foot away. Get some flicks in there, and then once there's a little less, do little flicks. Close up. Run out. Then get these. Right, and then that's up to you. All up to you. Alright, so if your finger looks like that, you probably did it right. Next, we're going to go in. We're going to fix up some of this. So I'm just going to use my rag, put my finger behind it. Just dab chunky bits. Like, I don't want all that. Ooh, careful. Okay. I mean, because we're going to want a few big stars, but not that many. Because they're going to stand out more. Actually, that one's kind of cool. Pretty much dry now. As you can see, I think it looks pretty cool. Now from here, now that it's dry, you can go to your palette, get some white, and then a toothpick is what I used to use. I don't have any right now, so I'm going to use this tiny brush. I'm painting. Yeah. Ooh. Sassy.